Mangiyak-ngiyak na nagsasalita ang isa sa ICC judge na kung saan ramdam na nila ang parusa ni President Trump. Kasi nakaraan, bago itong kay President Putin sa Russia, na kung saan may warrant na inilabas para sa kanila. Nakaraan kasi kay President Trump naman ay mayroong utos, may mga babala pa, at nalaman po natin na may ipi-freeze daw ng mga account. Dito, pinaliwanag po ng isa sa ICC judge na nahihirapan na sila. Mangiyak-ngiyak pa siya. Ayan yung sinasabi ng karamihan. Karma na yan. Habang nandyan po si dating Pangulong Duterte, kakarmahin talaga kayo niyan. Kasi may bulong-bulungan na mayroong tulong kay Tatay Digong. Pasekretong tulong ba? Hindi natin alam kung ano yung sinasabing pasekretong tulong. Pero dito sa ginagawa po ni President Trump, ay nakikita po natin, nahihirapan na po ang ICC judges. Tapos ngayong bago, dadagdagan pa nung warrant. Naku, makukulong ba sila? O ito, panoorin po natin si Madam na kung saan mangiyak-ngiyak siya. Nagkakaproblema na yung account niya. Sa Western daw, pagpapadala, nahihirapan na rin sila. O ito, panoorin natin ang video.
There are some difficulties because these sanctions from United States are designated to block property and to ban immigration. And essentially, they are intended to block our accounts, bank accounts, not only in the United States, which for me is not of no significance, but also in Europe. But the thing is that in Europe, the accounts we have are in European banks that normally should work independently from any policy from the United States. So at the beginning, I was called from the bank, I wouldn't say the name now, to announce me that they were canceling my credit card and that I couldn't move any bank account in dollars. I couldn't touch it because they are like kind of freeze. Well, and then we discovered that I couldn't make even an Uber. I couldn't ask even an Uber bill or an Uber taxi. I couldn't use Western Union, where normally I send money to my country for the maintenance of my house. Simply, Western Union has freezed my money without any explanation. They don't receive calls. They don't say nothing. Simply, it's done. But the most interesting thing or terrible thing here is that the sanctions are not only against us, the judges, for our job, but against our families. In my case, they affected also my daughter's visa. I have a daughter who is a high-level professional also, and they sent an email to her saying that prudently they have canceled her visa without any explanation, so to the United States. So preventing her to go in for some capacity building, giving conferences or making business in the United States. She's an international lawyer, so it's really the most sad part for me of the sanctions. And also I have heard from my colleagues that the sanctions have affected their husbands, their wives, other children, etc. So this is the worst part. For me, I don't have I come from Peru and Latin America, and we are not so used to have these digital accounts. I don't have PayPal, I don't have Amazon accounts, but my colleagues, they have, and they now cannot use their accounts. Also, in my country, I cannot move my accounts in dollars. They say that I am ineligible to move my accounts, my own accounts. So this is the way we cannot buy flight tickets, etc. Just to highlight that why the judges now and this court is not deterred, because at least in my case, and I think that I am speaking for my colleagues, we don't think, at least me, I am not here because I need a job. I'm not here because I need the money. I'm here because I feel that I have a mission for humanity. The work of the International Criminal Court is for humanity, as Nelson Mandela said. The cause of the International Criminal Court is the cause of humanity. And this is why we are resilient, and this is why we need not only to stand together as judges, but the entire international community needs to do that. Because as such, we are working also, as always, for peace and global security. But still, I am Latin American, still I am Peruvian. So we are very resourceful people in my country. So I'm having my strategies, which I won't reveal. But it is true that living in Europe, where you don't use digital, you don't use cash, it's very difficult to carry out. But none of this have or deterred us as judges, because those sanctions are designated to attack our independence as judges, and we are not giving up our independence. As judges, we are more united than ever, and we are carrying out our daily functions with the best of our abilities. Although it has impacted the court, the personnel, morale, and etc. But now we are doing well. I think that the court has proven to be very resilient, and the judges as well. Well, I could say that at the beginning it was very difficult, but we gathered with the judges, the affected judges, we gathered with the Dutch authorities, from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, also from the Economic Affairs. So we asked them to support us in a very practical manner. I remember that I said to these high officials that I feel defenselessness, because if they can do nothing, if they are doing over-compliance of these sanctions, then where is the sovereignty of this country? Because the banks are independent. Why they should be subordinated to the American policies? I think that this impacted in the authorities, because we also, all the colleagues, we narrated how we were doing and the difficulties. And as they feel, I think, a little bit ashamed. And then next day, I received a call from my bank announcing me that now I could move at least my account in dollars to be converted in euros, so I can have the disposition of my assets. So that was a good issue.
Hindi lang yan. Hindi pa yan. Umpisa pa lang yan. Tapos sasabihin, ay nandyan sila para hindi sa pera, mga ganito, bang bang, ganon. Mayroon naman palang paglabag din po yung mga kasamahan nyo. At mayroong hindi nagustuhan po ang presidente po ng Amerika. Tapos ngayon mayroon din sa Russia na naman. Ano kaya yung ibang bansa na magbigay ng parusa dito sa ICC dahil sa pinagagawa nila? Sino kaya yung matapang na pangulo ng bansa na gagaya dito sa ginawa po ni President Trump at ni President Putin? Yung kay President Putin ang matindi. Talagang ikukulong kayo pag pumunta kayo ng Russia. May warrant yung ibang mga kasamahan nyo. Abang-abang po kasi yung karma, pag kumapit sa inyo yan, ay hindi mawawala yan hanggat hindi nyo tinanggal dyan yung dahilan ng karma na yan. Malamang darating din talaga tayo dyan sa panahon na mapaisip nyo o maitanim nyo sa isip nyo na mukhang may mali dito sa nangyayari sa atin Mukhang may sikretong gumagalaw para tulungan si Pangulong Duterte o si dating Pangulong Duterte Hindi naman natin masasabing isa ito sa ginagawang tulong. Pero yung mga bulong-bulungan na may sikretong or tulong ng iba dyan, hindi natin alam kung sino yung tutulong. Pero malaking tulong din po naman ito kay Tatay Digong dito sa nangyari sa ICC para mapaisip yung mga taga-ICC na tama pa ba yung ginawa nila. Pansin nyo, yung umaresto kay Tatay Digong, ang problema ngayon, pera. Diba? Kasi nalock yung video daw. Eto namang sa ICC, ang problema, pera. Bakit kaya ganun? O ayon dito kay Didong Merian Sauli, ICC, karma na yan. Sabi ni Polly Vlog, hindi daw siya ang nariyan para sa pera talaga lang. Bakit kang mangyak-ngyak? Sabi ni Christina, ang tawag niyan, gaba, damay-damay na kayo. Malamang yung mga nakipagtulungan din sa ICC, damay din sa karma na yan. Karma na lang talaga ang talagang tatama sa kanila. Hanggang dito lang. Thank you. Bye-bye.